But I'm only human after all. You're only human after all. Don't put the blame on me. Don't put the blame on me. Some people got a real problem. Some people out of luck. Some people think that I can solve them. Lord heavens above. I'm only human after all. I'm only human after all. Don't put the blame on me. Don't put the blame on me.
Cattail Cafe. I remember at one point in history, cat cafes were filled with just people and the cats were there for entertainment. Now, it's the cats serving out food and drinks for us.
Might as well start off small in our grand tour. So, you a fan of hybrids yet?
Not even close, dish face. I'm just here because I haven't eaten anything since yesterday.
Dish face? That's a new one. You're starting to run out of insults or what?
Well, I can't think of any other squid-related dishes at the moment. After all, when you weren't humanoids, squids were just pathetic creatures that swam in no directions in the oceans.
Well, that was then. This is now. You're going to need to start getting used to it. The world doesn't revolve around you. Neither will it change to fit your needs. So, those politics, huh?
Yeah, we're way past small talk at this point. Let's just get our breakfast.
Ah, a peaceful day at the park to leave your troubles behind. Are you still not convinced?
No. I feel bad for the human children who are gonna grow up and believe that hybrids deserve human rights and privileges. Not only that, but waste their time at protests that won't even solve anything.
Can I ask you a scenario question?
I guess.
Okay. You see a child being harassed at the playground by a group of kids. That child happens to be a hybrid. Not to mention that they're already having a hard time at home and at school. And the other kids are humans. Do you walk away or do you do something about it?
I would help the child out. But then, I guess I would feel guilty afterwards.
Why? You just saved that kid from getting bullied.
I know, it's stupid. I guess part of me tries to ignore the fact that that hybrid child is gonna grow up, knowing that he or she won't have the freedom that humans do. And they're gonna do some bad, regretful things because of it. The other part of me feels bad because they're an innocent child. They did nothing wrong. But with cities like Guason starting to develop, they won't stay innocent for much longer.
And who do you think is responsible for the segregation that's taking place these days?
People like me?
People like Galas. Not you, though. You've just been misinformed. Just let that question be an eye-opener for you. A lot of people get hurt when you separate them, just because you don't like the color of their skin, in more ways than you think.
Yeah.
Galas, you wanted to see me?
Of course. Don't be too anxious now. We just wanted to ask a few questions.
Now, since I have followers to update, I'm going to get straight to the point. Do you have any idea where Zahra is?
No, I have no idea where she could possibly be.
Okay, then let's try asking a different question than using my commanding officer, who clearly isn't taking this seriously.
I'm just here as your right-hand woman, not an interrogator.
When was the last time you saw Zahra?
I believe it was the other night, a day after Douglas escaped from the prison. She was walking down the street with someone in dark clothing. She told me that she was going to a doctor's office and the person with her was called Dr. Ocean.
What did this doctor look like?
I couldn't tell. He was wearing a mask, apparently because he's a germaphobe.
I don't buy that story. Clearly, that person was Douglas in disguise. He probably forced Zahra to make up that story in case they ran into you.
Plus, why would you become a doctor if you're a germaphobe? You're going to be working around germs anyway.
Then there's no other question about it. Douglas has Zahra hostage, and there's a strong possibility that they're somewhere in the surrounding cities near Guason. Barbara, Edith, I have a very important mission for you two. Locate Zahra and bring her back here, and make sure you put a bullet in Douglas's head.
It's as good as done, Galas.
Wait, what are you going to be doing while we're gone?
Designing. My associates and I have been discussing about making massive improvements to Guason. More modern buildings, human-oriented establishments, and most important of all, police checkpoints to apprehend hybrids trying to sneak into my city. There are certain groups of them who would want me dead because of my stance against them. It won't be happening anytime soon.
Alright, I guess Edith and I will start our search. Where should we start first?
I can't afford to lose either of you girls, so you should probably stick together in the same location. As for the starting point of your search, you both should start at Oceanfront. The way that city thoughtlessly keeps its arms open to hybrids, it sounds like a place Douglas would go to. Anyway, as soon as you've secured Zahra, let me know.
We will, Miss Diamond. Be careful.
So, what do you think about today? Do you feel the same, or...
I honestly don't know what to think, Douglas. I still loathe the hybrids of the burning passion, but the rest of the city seems to think that they're worthy of being amongst humans. The cat servers at the cafe earlier weren't that bad. I couldn't hold back my laughter when someone shined a laser and they all went after it.
Yeah. Some things never change, even when you stand on two legs and express sentience.
And those kids at the park, they look like they were enjoying themselves. Brings back the nostalgia when I was a kid. Happy-go-lucky, oblivious to the harsh world. And as soon as you enter high school, reality hits you with no mercy.
Yeah, it certainly does. Certainly did for me.
I guess overall, I still feel the same. But maybe not as much as before.
Told you I could convince you in some way.
And don't push your luck, Inger. I'm still mad at you for kidnapping me.
Yeah, and you have every right to be. Well, the door's right there. Don't worry, I'll be fine, since the cops won't be able to recognize me anymore.
Actually, it's getting pretty late, and I'm exhausted after today's events. I guess staying one more day won't kill me. Plus, I wasn't able to check out the beach because it was so packed.
How about we go tomorrow afternoon? Play in the ocean, bury each other in the sand, hang out at the pier, and watch waves.
Sounds like you're asking me out on a date. Are you?
Oh, well, well, it doesn't have to be, be a date.
I was joking.
Oh!
Well, we should get some rest. I'll be fine down here, but you can take the guest bedroom as you did before.
Well, actually, there's another bedroom next to mine. You can take it, if you want. Plus, I'm sure sleeping on the couch isn't that comfortable for you.
I kinda wanna stay down here for a while. I'll take the bedroom later.
Alright then. Good night.